Okay. Howdy ho, everyone. Oh, I gotta fire up my road tractor here. Alright. It's Tuesday, innit? Happy Taco Tuesday. I could not find my guacamole, my sacamole, so unfortunately, we are without festive socks today. But it is arm day. I already got cardio in. I don't need to tan today. I do think I need to mow the lawn, which is fine because the weather is great. It's still sunny, still temperate, high of like 73 today. So a great day to mow the lawn, which I think I'll do after the gym. I think. We'll see how I feel. We'll see. Or I could just keep it from a rest day. Who knows? Who knows? It is going to be a good arm day. I do like arm days. They go quick. They're fun. And the only really hard exercises are like the barbell curls, of course, and the overhead dumbbell. Everything else isn't that bad. I might do the overhead dumbbell lying down, but I hit French press, which is like essentially the same. So maybe not. Maybe you never know. Probably just gonna do it the same way I always do, just seated. Probably gonna be what ends up happening. Today is pretty basic. We're like 25 or 24 days out at this point. I don't rightly recall, to be honest with you, but we're moving right along. We're chugging right along, and before you know it, it'll be here. It'll be time. Ooh, a fellow Beetle. There's this blue though, and it's a convertible. Yeah, so I'm not sure I have too much to say today. Honestly, I mean, I don't have any topics to rant on, specifically like I usually do. For dinner tonight, I got some pork out, so I'm looking forward to that. It'll be a nice change up from the chicken breast that I've had for the last 2 or 3 days. Just, a little bit of variety is good for you. Keeps things fresh, keep things zesty. Body weight is not like stagnating so much. I had a massive drop like last week. Went from like 187-ish to 182. So that's like, or 188 to 188, 183, whatever. Regardless, I dropped like 5 pounds nearly, if not exactly. And that was pretty hefty. So this week, I started out at like 183, and now I'm 182 on the dot as of this morning. So like, I don't expect to get another like 3 or 5 pound drop. And in fact, I think that would be like suboptimal. In fact, I think that's that drop. I don't think it was all fat or all like permanent tissue. I think a significant amount of it was just like, water weight, waste, just the way of the world, whatever it comes out to be. I think I was truly probably closer to like 185, and my weigh-ins were just a little skewed because that's the way the body works. But because like 2 pounds a week is is pretty much like the trend that I've been on since we cut calories. So I'm assuming like that's what happened. And it's just that my weigh-ins were like skewed, and that my weigh-ins last week were not skewed because of whatever extraneous factors came into play there. So I don't really expect to get much below 181 or even 180 this week, but we'll see, you know, if I keep up with cardio and whatnot. Oh, I also have refeeds this week, so that will impact it as well. So I won't be, I mean, that's an extra 1,000 calories a week. So, you know, realistically, if I only lose 1 pound or 2 pounds or a pound and a half or whatever, not going to break my heart. I think that's perfectly acceptable. Jeez, can you pull out a bit further? You're good. You know, okay, so when you're driving, that white line at stoplights and stop signs, the white line is where you're supposed to be behind, especially if you're in the turning lane, okay? Be behind the damn white line. It's called the stop bar. If you're in front of it, you pose a danger to yourself and others because you're obstructing others' ability to turn or go, okay? Especially if there's a semi on the road. If you're in front of that stop bar and a big old, 54-footer, 18-wheeler has to make a left turn, you might just get clipped because, and it won't be the trucker's fault because you are ahead of the line. So there, stop behind it, boys. Not that hard. Driving's not that hard. I don't know why people struggle with it so severely. It's not that difficult. Okay? Anyway. In terms of the show, I'm feeling pretty confident about where I am right now. Like my physique right now it's the best I've ever looked in my life. No doubt. I'm getting real skinny, like real lean, but I've maintained or I guess held on to a very significant amount of mass and shape and proportion. And with as flat as I am, with as as few carbs or as little glycogen as I have in my body, which will be up a little bit, of course, because of the refeeds, but it's still significantly depleted. I feel like once I actually get the, once I carb up and get, I fill back in for the show, I think it's going to be a pretty wild, pretty gnarly package. I think I'm going to look fantastic. I don't know if I'm going to be the biggest guy on the stage. Probably not, because, I'm not that heavy, frankly. But hopefully I'm going to be the best I can be. I'm going to be the most conditioned I can be. I'm going to be the tightest, the driest, the leanest that I can be, etc. So whatever happens, but I'm going to be my best, I'm putting 110% into this. So we'll see. Anything can happen, but not to sound too self-aggrandizing here, but I feel pretty confident about where we are. And we still have 20-some days to strip even more fat. So we'll see, I'm already there's not much left up here. I'm not going to get to low single digits like Dorian Yates, 2 or 3% body fat. That's outrageous. But I think a good goal to shoot for is 5. And I'm probably close to that right now. I'm probably around 6 or 7 right now, honestly. So, percent body fat. I'd like to get it tested, but a DEXA scan's expensive. So I've been over this. There's a place by me, but you got to make an appointment, and they charge $30. Whereas it used to be free at one of the vitamin shops we had. They used to have one of those electrode scanners, but they went out of business. So, rip. What are you going to do? So I'm just going to ignore it. I think the Y by me actually has one. But if I need a membership and all that crap to test it, I'm good. I'm just going to, I mean, it's just a mental note. You're not actually it's not actually conducive to any positive. I mean, maybe it can be like an ego boost, but it's not actually going to help with anything. It's data that doesn't really have a purpose besides just collecting it. It doesn't matter. Like, if I'm 1% body fat or 6% body fat, it's about how you look, and that's what the judges are looking for. So, who cares? So other thing I need to work on is my posing routine. I've got a song picked out, but I really haven't done much in terms of laying out poses, practicing working on the flow, and that's on me. It's important, I guess. It's not as important to me, okay? Because the judges don't judge off of that. And it was fun. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. But I'm really, really focused on the mandatories and the quarter turns, because that's what's going to win me the show. So, and practicing posing with one thing helps with the other thing, and it's all kind of tied together. But posing routine, I'm definitely gonna have to get something cooked up and work on that. But I have a song, and I've got a basic idea of what I want to do. Pretty traditional. Start low, work your way up, hit some power moves when the beat drops, that sort of thing. Nice signal, buddy. I love when people just randomly change lanes with no signal. Love that. Again, driving's not that damn hard. I guess if you're not an idiot. But who knows? Whatever. Anyway, pulling into the gym now. My knees feel like dog water, but luckily it's not leg day. That's tomorrow or the day after. We'll see. Depending on whether or not I take a rest day. Who knows? I might not. But if I don't take rest days, I get refeed days faster. So, But anyway, pulling in the gym now. I'm gonna get some treadmill time in, get some steps in, and then hit my warm-up, which I think is calves today. And then I will see you at the rack for some barbell curls. All right. Okay, so barbell curls. I'm not gonna do the same weight I've been doing. Trying to save my wrists and my forearms a little bit, which they didn't like. They haven't been liking the 125s I've been doing. So I got 115, which should be plenty. And we're just gonna get a good strong set of 8, and try not to swing it as much. That's the other thing. I've been swinging it a lot, and we're getting pretty deep into the cut here. So minimizing injury while maximizing what we can get out of this. All right. Quick little set of 8. Let's go. I think that's it. I don't remember. Well, how many that was? It was either 8 or 9. So, all right. Really trying to not give into my body's lethargy and weakness here. I'm just gonna try to keep these sets moving.
Um, I mean, the only thing I want to do right now is just lay down and take a nap, like, but this is where the mental toughness kicks in, which is you just got to keep on digging, you know. You got to want it because other people want it just as much. So let's do it again. Fudge. Yes, I think it's dips next. All right, so dips. Same concept. I really kind of just fly through these. I usually don't show the setup either because it's really kind of dumb, but anyway. But I usually fly through these when I'm like hucking 2 plates or whatever it is. So consequently, I'm going to try it with slightly less. Not a lot less, but slightly less. So this is 70 instead of 90. So 2 sets of 8, and I'll just try to make it a little bit prettier. All right, here we go. Enjoy. Okay, not bad. Honestly, like yesterday was chest day, and so I'm really feeling this pretty heavy in my chest because dips are, they're not like exclusively a chest exercise, nor are they exclusively a tricep exercise, right? So, and you can sort of focus on one muscle group or another, depending on like the way you can't or lean or pitch or whatever. But I don't think you're gonna ever escape activating what's getting activated here. So, feeling it in my chest a little bit, which is fine. It's expected. I don't feel like walking over to the camera and pausing the video, so you get a little lecture here. Again, not giving into your body. I think that's one of the big reasons I actually film this stuff, is so that I can keep myself accountable. Because, like, when you film things, other people are going to be watching, other people are going to be judging. And so, I mean, this way, I know, my coach knows, whoever's watching is like, I'm not skipping out. I'm doing the work for real. Like, this isn't, I'm not just writing down numbers and pretending. Like, this is legit, it's the real deal. All right, I'm going to hit this other set so I can get this thing off my hips because it is crushing my lower back. All right, here we go. All right, that'll do. 2 sets of hammer curls. Let's wrench the 60s. 2 sets of 12. Another one. Round 2. Oh. Damn. I think it's the overhead tricep game now. All right. Gonna do the 105s. I just like the way they look. That's the only reason I got for you. 2 sets of 12. Here we go. All right, all about the good setup on this. Y'all know how it goes. Okay. I've had worse. I've had worse. Damn. Oh. I'll be honest with you. That really hurt. I think in a good way. But damn. All right, we'll do it again in a minute here. Okay, time for the second half of this. Woo! Let's do it. Okay. Okay. Definitely should have just dropped it. That was risky. Okay. I think it's a French press concentric curl. Woo. Okay. You already know. Rocking some 35s today. Gotta move the bowl. Bah. We'll fix the camera in a minute here. Set. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts so much. Okay. Concentration curls, aka like single arm curls. I might need to get some forced reps in here, but we'll see. Ideally, we can just hammer through them. No pun intended. Here we go. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Cool beans. I didn't hit stop. Okay. Let's wrap this bitch up. Pardon my French. Woo! Don't look at my tummy. Or do, I don't care. I'm pretty ripped right now. I gotta be honest. Pop music on the radio is so damn bad today. Oh, they play the same 6 songs. And all of them suck. I guess it's been like that my whole life, though. Oh my goodness. Oh my freaking tries. Oh damn. Oh my sweet Jehoshaphat, that is burning. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Hello? It's for you. Me? Yeah, you're being a bitch. It's 3 more reps. There you go. Just had a little phone call there. We're all good. All right. Already hit the one set of this, so I'll hit the second set and hit my forearms and get you guys a little pose down real quick. Hit my hat. Beauty. All right, get a little bit of forearm work in. Get you guys some posing. Okay. Pump check. If I can get the shirt off, anything. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Not so bad. It's a very, very big shirt at this point, though. Let's get the framing up a little bit better. There we go. We don't care about the lower body that much today. So, I mean, I don't know if it's coming through, but you can see the vascularity. Look at the vascularity, coming through there. Oh, my forearms are so outrageously pumped after I just did them. A lot of heat coming off the muscles right now. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I've heard that pop. That was my shoulder. It actually felt fantastic. Yep, still not going to do side triceps on that side. I see some people that kind of hit it like this, and I'm just not sure how I feel about that. I feel like I can get a better contraction if I do that. You guys do a little back double. Not too bad. All right, I'll hit you with cool little most muscular, and then I'll call it there. Got a big lovely protein shake waiting for me. I'm gonna go smash a very small amount of delicious pork chop with some brown rice. All right, here we go. You ready? I don't think you are. Here we go. All right. Now that I'm very faint, gotta support myself there. Ears are ringing, legs are jelly, vomit on spaghetti already. Holy crap, just about passed out, over flexing, but it probably looked cool. Get a good thumbnail. Anyway, I'll see you guys around. Cheers.